It was the most crushing moment of my life. One moment, I'm sitting there, trying to be the best dad I can be, managing my job, taking care of everything. The next, the woman I loved, who I thought would be with me forever, left me. But it didn't stop there. She left me for my best friend, and now, months later, after tearing my world apart, she wants me to help her fix the mess she made with him. Here's what I did. My name's Ryan Harris, and I'm 32 years old. I'm a high school history teacher from a small suburb just outside of Chicago. I never imagined I'd be in a situation like this, but here I am, telling you my story. Every day was the same for me. I'd wake up early, make breakfast for my kids, Olivia and Noah, and try to get them ready for school. My wife, Sarah, would always be the last to get up. It was a routine, simple, comfortable. I loved it. The smells of scrambled eggs, coffee brewing in the corner, the sound of my kids arguing over whose turn it was to play with the new toy. Life was good. But something changed. I didn't know it at the time, but looking back, I can see the signs. Sarah was more distant. We barely talked anymore, and when we did, it felt like she was talking to a stranger, not the man she once promised to spend her life with. I never thought betrayal could sneak up on you like that. I never thought it would be her, the woman I trusted with everything. It started innocently enough. She'd mentioned Jack more than usual. Jack was my best friend. We'd known each other since college, and for years, I considered him family. He was the kind of guy you could count on, until that day. I'd been working late one night, staying after school to grade papers. I remember it clearly, the phone call that changed everything. Sarah's voice was tight, nervous. "Ryan, we need to talk." I think I need some space. Space? She needed space? After everything we'd built together? My mind raced. I tried to ask what was going on, but she just kept avoiding my questions. Something didn't sit right. A week later, Jack came over to the house. It was a Friday evening, and the kids were in bed. We'd planned to grab a drink and catch up, but when Jack sat down, I could see something was wrong. He shifted uncomfortably in his seat, not meeting my eyes. "Ryan, there's something you need to know," he said, his voice barely above a whisper. I felt a pit grow in my stomach. My world began to tilt. I've been seeing Sarah for a while now. The air left my lungs. I didn't react at first. I couldn't. My best friend, and my wife. "I never meant to hurt you, man," Jack stammered, but the words didn't matter. Nothing mattered. My heart was breaking. My children, my whole life, was shattering in front of me. The next morning, Sarah sat across from me at the kitchen table, her eyes red and puffy. She didn't even apologize at first. She just explained. "I'm sorry, Ryan, but I can't keep living this way. Jack makes me feel alive again. I can't be the wife you want me to be anymore." I felt the words hit me like a punch to the gut. Alive again? That was what she was telling me? The woman I had built my life around was walking out because she felt alive with someone else? "Are you serious?" I whispered, barely holding myself together. "You're leaving me, for him?" Her eyes were empty now, distant. She nodded. "We're moving in together. I need this, Ryan. I need to follow my heart." Her words stung like acid. My heart broke, but in that moment, I knew something inside me had hardened. I wasn't going to beg. I wasn't going to grovel. I wasn't that man anymore. She stood up, gathering her things, but before she left, she said something that would change everything. I need your help, Ryan. Jack and I are having issues. Can you talk to him? Help us fix things?" I couldn't believe it. The woman who had just shattered my life was asking me to fix the mess she made with the man who betrayed me. I didn't respond right away. I took a breath, holding my composure. I was done playing the victim. I had a new mission now, to reclaim my life, my dignity, and my power, but I would do it quietly. I started focusing on what mattered. My kids, my career, myself. I hit the gym. I got in the best shape of my life. I started taking on new projects at school, things that excited me. I wasn't going to fall apart. I was going to rebuild, stronger than before. And when Sarah came back a few weeks later, begging me to help her with Jack, I knew exactly what I was going to do. I told her, "I'm sorry, Sarah, but you broke this, not me. You made your choice." It wasn't the answer she wanted. It wasn't the response I used to give, but I didn't care. I had nothing to prove. And I didn't help. I didn't fix a thing. The calls kept coming. Jack would text, and Sarah would show up at my door, trying to explain, trying to guilt me, but I stayed silent, cold, composed. One afternoon, I got a message from Sarah that hit me hard. "Ryan, Jack's been seeing other women. He's lied to me, and to you. I'm so sorry." It was almost laughable. The man who had stolen my wife was now the one being betrayed. The truth was unraveling for them both, and they were panicking. "I don't know what to do, Ryan. I'm lost without you," she texted, but I didn't reply. I wasn't going to waste another second on someone who had thrown everything away for their own selfish desires. It wasn't long before the truth came crashing down. Jack's affair with another woman came to light in a public way. At a community event that Sarah and Jack had been attending, the revelation spread like wildfire. It was painful to watch at first, but then something clicked inside me. This wasn't my battle to fight anymore. As the crowd began to whisper, I stood back, watching the people who had betrayed me now face the consequences of their own actions. Jack's reputation was in ruins. Sarah's attempts to salvage her relationship fell apart before her eyes. It was the universe's way of showing them what betrayal feels like. In the weeks that followed, things changed. Jack's career took a hit. He lost friends, respect, and his standing in our community. Sarah, well, she lost everything too. Her relationship with Jack crumbled just like her marriage to me. But as for me, I was better. I had learned that no matter how deep the pain, I had the strength to walk away. I didn't need their approval. I didn't need their love. I had my children, I had my life, and I had myself again. Now, when I look at my kids and feel the warmth of the life we're rebuilding, I know one thing for sure. When you're betrayed, you don't have to fight back with anger. You fight back with strength. You move forward, and in doing so, you find your true power. If you've ever experienced betrayal like this, or if you've come out stronger on the other side, drop a comment below and let me know how you handled it. And don't forget to subscribe. I share more stories like this every week, where we dive into the pain, the strength, and the lessons that life throws our way. Stay strong, stay true, and remember, you can always rebuild.